Hello Aquarius, it's Irene from Insight Readings with some insights for the month of Teen. We are in eclipse season, so the eclipse is happening. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for your subscriptions. It is the only way I can grow this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you'd like a personal reading, below in the drop box is details and you to make contact, and we can arrange and set up something that is personal for you. So with that said, I'm going to get straight into our reading to keep it to the point. And so that our first eclipse in July is on the 3rd of July, give or take a day or so, depending where you are in the world. And it is in the zodiac sign of Cancer. Now, Cancer is about your roots, your home, your comfort, your ancestors, where you come from. And it also deals with mother. It is for you your 6th house. And the energies of the 6th house is your everyday life, your work and your health, and energy that you have. It is the North Node, meaning the head of the dragon, Rahu, where the mouth is, the brain, the eyes, the focus, where your focus should be. And the focus should be, there could be new beginnings because it is a solar eclipse here, so a spotlight on this area of your life once again, with possible new beginnings. It is the health house, so be aware of illness or your health, take care. But it is work as well, so co-workers, your service that you put out possibly, or service to others. So when there's work, there will be competitors, enemies, jealous people, possibly something new happening there. But then again, just because of the health situation, accidents and injuries are possible here that could happen because it involves a medical profession, nursing and doctors, that type of thing. So to be aware of that with this eclipse. And then the second one is on the 17th of July, give or take a day again, in your 12th house. Now the 12th house is about accomplishment. It's the hidden, you have 2 auspicious houses, yeah, very auspicious house. It's the hidden side, where but it is releasing, it is the tail. Okay, so it is in Capricorn, so dealing with authority figures, bosses, maybe your status in the world, your career, something there. Father definitely comes in there. It's midheaven, that type of thing possibly. But releasing, because it is the tail of the dragon. Ketu, the anus, releasing, letting go of past karma that doesn't serve you anymore in this house, which can be quite auspicious. And the 12th house relates to expenses, maybe from the work or something like that, loss, debts. It is the house of suffering, but also the house of enlightenment and final surrender. So, liberation in a spiritual way, because it deals with hidden things. The 12th house is things that are hidden, things you're not aware of. It also can be the house of confinement. Again, confinement such as hospitals, laboratories, wanting to be in isolation. It deals with remote foreign countries. But then again, it's the house of endings as well. But it does deal with bed pleasures, whether sleep or sex as well. So karma that's being released here would relate to Saturn and Pluto, the planets that are there. And Saturn is your structure, your boundaries, your restrictions, your efforts where you've put, and it's something about a past life that has been holding you that will be now released, because Pluto would cut those ties, destroy, break, renew, transform, to bring new enlightenment in this 12th house, because it is the house of endings, death, finishing off what doesn't serve you in those areas of your life. So definitely spiritual enlightenment would be a thing that possibly where you been bound and possibly had a structure of not having that. Possibly that could be coming through because of the planets that are there. But those are the energies that will be around you as well. And then you do have Uranus for the next 7 years in your fourth house. Fourth house is, again, your roots, your home, moving home, your comforts, that type of thing. But I'm going to leave that because I wanted to discuss the eclipses and get into the tarot as well. So thank you, Aquarius. Let's get the cards out. Hello, Aquarius. I've put the cards. We're going to use 2 decks, numerology deck, as well as the tarot. So I have pre-shuffled. I like to just do on screen a small short shuffle for the sake of integrity. I'd like to invite guardian angels, archangels, source, higher self and spirit guides, please to be present to give them messages with clarity, honesty, wisdom and guidance to come out with integrity for the sign of Aquarius for the month of 19. Thank you. Aquarius, I felt pretty tongue-tied there. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Let's see what the energies are here. Okay, so you have 3 major arcana cards out of 6. Pretty significant month for you, Aquarius. And then a numerology card just as a closing energy for Aquarius 14. This one keeps sticking out there, so there we go. Financial discipline. Right, just give me a moment to think about these, because this is pretty significant here. Hello, Aquarius. So we start off in the past situation with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is normally, it could be somebody in your life or it could be your own energy. It is a general reading, so put it in the situation you find yourself in. This is for Aquarius, Moon, Sun and Rising sign. So this is a very slow-moving energy. It's almost stagnant. And it's with regards to finances, something tangible, something that you have a goal in mind for. This is your mission. Your goal is about finances. You defending it, but you plotting and planning and taking very slow steps towards something that is that has value and that possibly will support whatever seeds you want to sow, because and the Knight of Pentacles is movement. Although it's slow, it's movement, but in the right direction, because you're looking at the Chariot as well. So forward movement in a very slow, methodical way. Now this can relate to maybe studies as well, because we do have the Hierophant, which is studies. It can be and that's also for Taurus, maybe something with property, possession, something to that effect as well. It is an earthy energy. So that was in the past, this slow study, slow movement towards something that will bear fruit. And just below that, in the position of the opinions or the attitudes around you and within yourself, is the Lover's card, and that's number 6. 6 is always about finding a balance, making the right choice for yourself and for others. And it could also be relating to a relationship. It can be a business relationship or an intimate relationship. This normally is intimate, but there's not supporting cards really. So it could be either or. And the focus with this Lover's card or the others around you is possibly on sudden and unpredictable changes, because it is the 6, finding that balance. Interesting experiences possibly in love or in friendship. There's like a newness, a union, about unions. We see the 2 here, meetings. Examination and choice, it definitely comes into it, and that could be that as well. Reorganization. It does also focus on possible travel, because we have the horse there and we have travel there as well. But personal property with this year, and your home where you live. So there could be these sudden changes or attitudes around you or within yourself to want this, but to find the balance as well on what decision. Now this is significant choices and decisions because of the major arcana in there. So you go from 5, 6, 7. You just sort of go along in the major arcana. So this is where your movement is, and travel is part of this, and possessions is definitely part of it as well, and making the right choices. So the next card is in your current situation, and it's card number 7, major arcana, and it's the card Chariot. 7 is all about the decisions again as well, where 6 is about a choice that you have to make. So 7 is the decision in your current situation. And the decision is about moving forward. We see this Chariot moving forward from where you were stuck. That is Saturn in your first house. Cutting those ties, finally moving forward by determination, willpower. You've managed to get this Chariot moved forward with... This would mean perseverance. It is the card of having victory and finally moving forward from where you were stuck. And it could relate to vehicles, of course, and also to property, because we see that in the background. But will, independence, moving forward. And the focus here in your current situation is on introspection, re-evaluation, and decisions of possibly passion, maybe confusing issues that make you re-examine your affairs and ask questions such as, should I do this or that? Or is this or that? You know, is it the right thing? Will it work out for me or won't it? That's these two conflicting energies that you have here. You have all this conflicting energy around you as well. And the same here with the Hierophant. So these are the decisions and choices you need to make. But with the card here saying there will be a victory, it is in the current situation. You will make your decision because your desire is that you don't know what you should do or where you are going, and are afraid of losing the control, because they're not rein. There's no reins to them. And you want to force a resolution, but you don't know how. You can't force anything. It has to happen by divine timing. Right below that, in card number 4 position, is that there is a truth that's going to be coming through to you. Sorry, it's not 4, it's the 5th position, which is your best action, is that you have clarity. And Aquarius, you are the swords. You have mental clarity, agility, and you do see the truth in it. It is a brutal truth to you. There's an opportunity to see it. We see the clouds around the hand. It's a gift from the universe. So opportunities come and go. So you either grab onto them or you miss the opportunity. If you grab onto it, remember our free will, you have victory in it. You see the truth. And this would be victory after a long battle with these major arcana here, slow moving energy. A long victory and seeing the clarity in something. It could involve something with the legal situation as well, because we have the Hierophant, which could be a magistrate, a lawyer, somebody in high esteem, religious sectors. It could definitely be in choices as well. We see this. There is a victory. And then finally, the opportunity to get the clarity and to sever what no longer serves you and to move forward. But it is an opportunity for you to grab onto. And this is in the position of the best action to take. See the clarity for what it is, and make the decision, make the choices. In the position of what is hidden, you don't know this. 5 is about your challenges and changes. So yeah, you have this ruling, this Taurian energy about getting answers with regards to study, maybe to a legal situation, getting the keys, getting wisdom, making a decision that is pretty grounded, because this is grounded energy, and yet it is also spiritual energy. There's the choices once again. So this would be a CEO, a religious leader, a financial advisor, possibly, if you're dealing with that, or magistrate, judge, that type of thing, somebody high up there. And Fives is definitely about challenges and changes and fluctuations, lucky or unlucky. There's the choice. You have the keys. You have to make the choices. And all these cards are saying the same things. So the focus with this card is on establishments possibly, or organizations, because it's big groups and you work with groups, or structures, including the family structure, because he's about traditional value. So family structure as well would come into this. Key or critical figures you align yourself with, and the search for truth or understanding, maybe a new thinking or new opportunities that present themselves to have this clarity. It's right there for you. And your desire is that you want to establish a deeper bond with someone, or to unbind the bonds that block, restrict, or keep you from having what you want. And these are the choices. This is the whole theme of this reading. And it seems to be a lot about financial discipline as well, with regards to that. And then right below that, is the message, the information coming through with the Page of Wands. Would be about a creative energy. It could be coming from somebody that is young. You could be the child, or dealing with children. It is in the position of the obstacle or the challenge. So possibly as a parent, you might be having something that you're waiting from children, and but this is creative energy, something that is happy. It's good news. It's good information. Can be stubborn, but it is creative and moving forward as well. If I do it angularly, it is slow, stagnant, but methodical, okay, detailed, orientated. Getting the clarity and wisdom is an opportunity for you to have a victory in. If you see through what is clouding you, and then making a choice that is earthy and grounded and has value, traditional value, truth, spiritual as well as outer value here. And then we have making this choice and not keeping it hidden, making this choice that is wise, that is blessed. You have a choice here and having the victory in it, absolutely, as well. And it seems to relate to children or a younger person or somebody that is younger in your life as well. So there is a partnership of, I think it can be with family structure very much so, regarding money, clarity, moving forward, possibly a change of home. Travel is in the cards here. It could be a relationship that is intimate as well, and something traditional that comes forward for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, and let's see what the financial discipline is about in the numerology. It's card number 8, which is 3, and that is expansion, moving forward with delays. 3. It makes you feel optimistic, but there are delays, but there is expansion. The 2 become 3. Okay, so 8. I felt quite tongue-tied, and you have the clarity and the victory. Maybe not being able to speak or not wanting to speak, and now the clarity comes through. So financial discipline is, this card indicates a need for financial discipline. If you wish to build a strong foundation for your future, you are constantly surrounded by opportunities to attract abundance. However, you must follow up with action if you wish to see results. Setting the intention to be financially secure, and then taking appropriate steps, such as putting a little money aside each week, is enough to shift your vibration towards the outcome you desire. Perhaps you've been spending money on unnecessary things rather than saving for your dream. Maybe a play now, pay later mentality has left you living on credit or in debt. And you do have the 12th house, Aquarius, which is the house of possible debt, but now there is the tail, releasing that. Perhaps it seems that money goes out faster than it comes in. Whatever the case be, you being encouraged to adopt an attitude of abundance. Seek financial advice, budget, and attend a workshop or read a book about creating wealth. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to be financially disciplined and strong. Since like attracts like, in this magnetic vibrational world, you attract what you are. You need to have a healthy relationship with money to bring it into your life. Abundance is a state of mind, so eliminate any limiting beliefs that are blocking your financial flow. With a positive attitude and discipline, you can create financial security and abundance. And the affirmation is, the universe is abundant and I am financially stable and secure. So there we are, Aquarius. Let me know how that resonates for you. I don't seem to get much comments from Aquarius. I'd love to hear from you and see how this fits into your life. Thank you very much.